Recently, my friend Mark Ducati found a small stash of his electronic magic works. It was probably his most innovative creation that he released to the general public, using technology that very few people even know existed at the time. We decided to offer it to you, but among the discussions we had, we decided, you know what, let's make the trailer into a simple tutorial. So you're about to learn how the spirit of the coffin, the secret of the Sphinx, and the guardian of the grave actually work. So if you already own one of these, you're going to find out some interesting things about how to perform it. Take a look.
Hello, I'm Mark Ducati, and in the mid-1990s I created a line of magic called Magic Works, and it was produced by the toy company Milton Bradley. And I worked with Tenyo and other inventors, and I even came up with tricks myself. And one of the lines that we came out with was electronic talking magic, and these were 3 tricks that I created. They are actually talking magic tricks that use electronics, and they were ahead of their time. This is 25 years ago, and I have a secret stock of them that I hid away. And I figured 25 years later, it's about time that I reintroduce these. These are very rare. You can't really get them anywhere. You might find a used one on eBay or something, but usually it's going to be, not all the parts are going to be there, it'll be broken. And let's take a look, because I'm going to demonstrate them, and I'm even going to tip some secrets. Introducing the Spirit in the Coffin, which is an electronic magic trick. As you can see, there's 4 cards: the bird, the hand, the snake, and the eye. And here is the spirit, and he's in the coffin. On the back we have also the bird, the hand, the snake, and the eye, which each correspond to a button. So if I press, let's say this one, that's a snake, it locks in a prediction. And when we open it up, it's going to say,
"My master knew the snake."
I'm the master, by the way. So now I'm going to make actually a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction, then I'm going to ask the gentleman here which one he wants after I make my prediction. Okay, I'm going to lock it in. Let's see. I'll do it this way. Okay, now I'm going to close it so I can't change anything. I'm committed to one of them. You, sir, which one would you like? You have a free choice.
I will take the hand.
Do you want to change your mind?
No, hand
Okay,
is
good.
good.
The hand, okay. And now I'm not pushing any secret buttons or anything like that, but I actually knew.
My master knew the hand.
Look at that. And don't forget, I'm the master. That's the first phase of the routine. Now we'll go into the second part. We're going to make it a little bit more difficult. This time I'm going to take the cards and I'm going to mix them up like that, and so it's face down. So even I don't know where the cards are. Yes. Okay, so I will now make another prediction, and okay, again, I've set a prediction. The cards are face down. Point to any card. Which card would you like? This one here? This one?
That one.
This one?
That's the one I want.
The one here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we will, right here, this is the one that you want. Well, first we'll look to see which one you picked. Well, look at that, the eye. You picked the eye. Now, let's see what the master predicted.
My master knew the eye.
Yes, the eye. Spirit in the Coffin is, out of all the tricks that I've ever created, is probably the best one, certainly my favorite. And even though what you just saw was the 2 phases of many routines that could be done with this trick, and even though I hate to do it, I'm going to actually tip the secret, because its secret is so good. Casket here, the little spirit in the coffin, and if I press one of these buttons, each button does coordinate with, here's the hand. I press the hand. When you open it up, it's going to say the hand.
My master knew the hand.
Now, most people think there's some secret way I'm touching it that activates the one, but there is a secret code that you put in before you perform it when you're performing the effect. And so over here is a little button that triggers, the cover triggers that button, so I press that, and only the eye, you see that's the little yellow button of the eye. Now that's part of the secret, and then on here is a little notch so that nobody will ever come across that. I put that so the notch is facing down. And now I can get any one of the four. Whichever one you name, I can get. And again, I hate to do this, but I'm going to show you the secret. The secret is, can you guess? No, it's not me touching. No, and actually what it is the time principle. The time principle, because if you look over here, you see there's a little LED. Can you see the LED moving around, cycling between each one of the figures? So for example, if I say the snake, I wait until the LED is over the snake, and when it's over the snake, I lift it. And now it's locked into the snake. It's gonna, and it goes back into the normal mode where you can demonstrate it. So when we open it up, it's gonna say the snake.
My master knew the snake.
So there are many different ways to perform this, and nobody's ever gonna figure out the time principle because it's really, really devious. There's also more cards in here. There's extra routines where you force it. There's all kinds of ways to perform this. It's really a great trick. This trick is the secret of the Sphinx, and it's a card trick that my little friend here, my little Sphinx friend here, is going to perform. Inside the little holder, we have 13 cards, ace through king, and the suit is a little picture of the Sphinx. So the way the effect works is you have somebody select a card, any card, they look at it, and I'll take a peek. So you put it on top, and when you, they can cut the cards, you have the spectator cut it as much as they want, and then it goes back in. And this is the first phase of the routine. It's a multiple performance routine. And now the Sphinx will find your card. When you press the button,
Not this one.
oh, he said it's not that one. So we look, oh no, he's right.
Definitely not.
So each time you press it, he says, he's gonna find it though. Oh no, it's not that one.
Not this card.
Let's see, no, is that it? Nope, no, that's not it.
Yes, this is the card.
He says this is the card. I believe we picked the 8. Let's see if it is in fact the 8. Oh look, he got it right. Good boy. All right, now we go into the second phase of the routine. And this is, in this first phase, the little Sphinx, my friend, did the trick. But now I'm gonna actually do the trick for you. And again, we'll take the cards, mix them up, and show you that they're all mixed up. And I have a spectator select a card. They take a card out, and it's okay if I see it here, because they're gonna be face down. Anyway, it'll be the 3, and we mix them up a couple times like that. So the spectator can cut it and put the cards back in. And I can actually be turned around. I don't even have to be looking at it. And I'm gonna find the card. So I even have the spectator press the little jewel on the top.
Not this one.
Oh, he said not this one. Well, yes, it's not gonna be that one, I know for sure. I can even say ahead of time, watch. I'm getting the vibe. No, it's not gonna be the next card. It's definitely not that one.
No, this isn't it.
Let's see. Oh, it's not gonna be the next one.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. It's not gonna be this one either.
Not this card.
Wait, I'm getting a strong vibration. I'm getting a feeling, yes, this card will be the card. What do you think, my little friend there? I say it's the next card.
Yes, this is
Oh, he agrees with me. That's great. Let's see. Ta-da, the 3. Yes, I was right. And I did the trick, and it's a great trick. Again, I'm going to explain the secret, even though I hate to explain it, because when this came out in 1996, this was a brand new principle, and nobody had ever used it. It's a new principle, and it still is good today. So I will explain the secret. And the secret is that the cards are printed with a magnetic ink here. And this little reader can detect the card. So if I press the button,
Not this one.
it's triggered by some electronics in the printing, magnetic ink. Now, the way the trick is performed is that you have a key card. So I know the 10 is the key card. So you can, there's also an extra key card, which is, I think, the Joker or whatever. So we have two, in case you want to have two selections, you can do it. So you have somebody select a card, any card that they want, say for example, it's the 6. You have your key card on the bottom, any method you want to use to have them cut. Just as long as a key card, you can have them pick a card and just shove the key card on top. Any way you want to do it. When you put it in, now if you just run it, the machine will find it by itself. You don't have to say anything. He'll automatically find the card, and he'll because he can detect when the key card is, and when the key card is detected, he's on the next card. He will say, "Yes, this is your card." But the real secret is, how do I know when the key card comes up? And that's because my little friend here is helping me. He's signaling me and cueing me. So for example, every time I press it and there's no key card, he's just going to say things like, "Definitely not," "No, not this one,"
No, this isn't it.
"This isn't it." He's going to say things like that. But only when he says, "Card, not this card," that's a signal to me that I know that the key card is coming up.
Definitely not.
So definitely not, that's not it, so
Not this one.
not this one, oh, almost.
Definitely not.
No, we're waiting for that key card.
Not this card.
Oh, that's the key card, because my little friend said, "Not this card." So we take this out, and the next one is that card. Yes, this is it.
Yes, this is the card.
And there is the 6 that we picked before. And that's the secret. Introducing the Guardian of the Grave. Here's my little vampire. And I'm going to demonstrate how this effect works. He comes with his little coffin, which is a card. And the idea is that I hide the card in one of these tombstones, which I had a duplicate of this card, and this coffin is hidden in one of these 9 graveyard stones. And it's his job to find it. And he's going to play a game with the spectator, and he's going to try to find his coffin. And the way we do that is he's going to give instructions. So we're going to turn them on. You know how to turn on a vampire? Oh, you press this button here. So now he's ready. The spectator places the vampire on any one of the stones. It's absolutely a free choice. So let's put him here in the corner. And now we activate him again by pressing the button over here.
Welcome.
So the spectator now, from this point on, the spectator just moves and follows the instructions by pressing this button here.
I'm not on 6. Take it away.
The vampire said he's not on 6. Now if the coffin is in here, he loses and the spectator wins. So it's a game between, oh no, it's not there. Go ahead.
Move 5.
Move 5 spaces. The spectator has a free choice, can move any way they want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the spectator could have landed up here, down there, went back and forth. Let's see what he says. Does the vampire know where he is?
I'm not on 1.
Oh, not on 1. Let's see if the coffin is in there. No, it's not in there. By the way, there's no electronic sensor. It's just totally self-working, self-contained vampire. What's next?
Move 4 spaces.
4 spaces. Okay, let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, I could have gone there. I could have been back here. Do you know where you are, vampire?
I'm not on 9.
Oh, 9. Let's get rid of 9. Let's see, is that coffin in there? No, it's not in there. Keep going, you're doing real good there.
Move 2 spaces.
2. 1, 2. Let's see.
On Neutron 7.
Oh,
Take it
that was
away.
close, close. Let's see. Nope, it's not there. You're doing real good. Okay.
Move 3
Move
spaces.
3 spaces. Again, a free choice. 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3.
On Neutron 8.
Oh, 8. Let me see. Is it there? Nope, it's not there. Okay.
Move 2 spaces.
Move 2 spaces. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2.
On Neutron 4. Take it
4.
away.
Let's see. That doesn't want to. Nope, nope, nope. It's not there. Okay. Getting down to the wire. Let's see if he wins. He's looking pretty good.
Move 3 spaces.
3 spaces. 1, 2, 3.
On Neutron 3. Take it away.
Let's see. 3. Nope, not there.
Move 1 space.
1 space. We have
On Neutron 2.
not on 2. Let's see. It's not in there. He knows.
I'm on 5. I'm alive.
Yes. He found his coffin. The little vampire, there it is, his little coffin. The vampire wins. So now we'll tell you the secret to this trick, which is the guardian of the grave. It's actually based on a very beautiful mathematical principle that Martin Gardner has written about, and there's been many variations, and it's probably my favorite mathematical principle, because if you don't know the principle, it's almost impossible to figure out. And the way it works is, it's between odd and even. So if the secret is with the button here. When I turn them on, I have to tell the vampire secretly what number he's going to land on at the end. And the way I do that, in this case, he can land on, this thing is programmed to land either on number 1, number 5, or number 9. So those are the 3 possibilities that's in this little guy here. And so after I do this, if I want number 1, I press this button once before the trick starts. If I want 5, I press it twice. If I want 9, I press it 3 times. So here. So I'll make him land on 5. And that's sort. So now he's going to land on 5. But now the only other information you have to give the little guy, the spectator has an absolute free choice. We know he's going to land on 5. And I previously put the coffin in 5 because I knew I was going to make him land in number 5. So, now the only other information you have to give them is after the spectator puts the vampire on one of the stones, you have to tell it whether it's on an odd stone or an even stone. If it's on an even, let's place it on an even stone. If you press it twice, this little button, to start them and to turn them on. So if it was once, you press this once. If it's twice, and nobody's going to notice, watch, I'm going to press the button twice.
Welcome.
Now he's programmed from an even space, any one of the even numbers that he's on, he's going to always land on number 5, because that's what the algorithm is going to work out. So it doesn't matter how the spectators move, this little guy is always going to land on number 5. Now you don't have to use these stones. You could use envelopes if you want and put numbers, because he's just talking about numbers. He's not saying the graveyard. If you can even have it face up. For example, you can have clear envelopes and put $1 in it, and you can watch people, reading to hopefully land on that $1, because you can tell them that they can keep the $1 if they get it. But that's the way it works. And you can use business cards. You can use many different variations that you can use with this little guy, because he's just saying, I'm not on 5, take it away. He's going through the algorithm, and that's the way this trick works. Oh, and by the way, I actually filmed a download that you will get. If you get all 3 of these tricks, you'll get the download that includes many ideas and tips and secrets and extra touches that I came up with over the last 25 years that were not included in the original instructions, because when you create a trick, after you perform it, you find all these little extra secrets and extra things you can do with it, and that's included in the download. And a lot of them will really fool other magicians, and you'll be happy and have a lot of fun performing them. And That's it, Electronic Talking Magic Works.
So let me tell you what you're actually getting with this package. You get one of each of these electronic talking magic works. You're also going to get access to a video download. It's about 40 minutes long that gives you multiple phases for each routine and some additional ideas. Of most interest to me is how to use conductive ink pens to gimmick your own business cards to do with this trick. The Guardian of the Grave comes with an extra bonus as well. Mark Zuccotti gave Bill Schmelk's Wellington Enterprises to put out in a deluxe edition of The Guardian of the Grave. And what he did, it was a beautiful piece. You could probably buy it on the used market for about $1,000 each. But he also had these special printed graves made with numbers on them. And you could write on the back of these with a dry erase marker to hide messages and let the Dracula find it. You're getting a set of these cards as part of your package as well. So you should get it now before we completely sell out. Like I said, you're getting a 40-minute tutorial, you're getting 3 of these original things, you're getting a bonus stack of cards. But I do want to mention one last thing that's kind of important. These have been traveling from New York to New Jersey to Mark's different storage facilities, so the condition of the boxes are not great. The inside, mint condition. So you're going to get boxes that, have some minor rips or, minor scratches, and maybe some dents. Some of them, the glue would have worn out. Remember, these were made over 25 years ago. So the packages are not in perfect shape. The inside is in mint condition, and they're tricks that you'll enjoy using. So please get them now before they sell out.